I don't explain, I just stare. Say nothing, but still they're scared. Every word I don't say echoes louder than what they pray. Silence is my witness. Every glance a sentence, cold and vicious. I don't scream, I don't confess, but truth bleeds through in my stillness. They talk in circles, I move straight. They chase clout, I own fate. No jury, no judge in this town, just my nod and bodies down. Silence is my witness. Every breath a deadly business. I don't shout, I don't preach, but I touch lives out of reach. They say power speaks, that's a lie. True kings rule with no reply. If you hear me talk, you're already lost. I speak in moves and pay the cost. Silence is my witness. I don't beg for forgiveness. I make peace with the shadows' kiss, and let silence seal my justice. The music plays, the crowd's alive, but then I step and silence thrives. No footsteps, just respect. A cold pause that redirects. I breathe. No need to speak, no need to see. Every glance, every look reads my story like a book. They laugh until they see my eyes, then fear replaces alibis. I don't demand, I imply, and they move like ghosts on standby. The room goes quiet, that's the cue. They know exactly what I'll do. I bring stillness like a storm, calm before I change the norm. It's not power that makes them yield, it's history I never revealed. I walk like time, slow and wide, and leave silence where screams used to hide. The room goes quiet, hearts beat slow, even the air forgets to flow. That's how bosses stake their claim, with silence louder than fame. didn't know nothing, but I saw the flame in his hand. Truth don't hide in silence, it rises from ash and sand. Smoke don't lie, it always tells where the fire lived and where it fell. You can run, but the air stays dry. And brother, that smoke don't lie. Secrets whispered in alley rain, but the scent of burning still remains. One match can change the night, one word can start a fight. Smoke don't lie, it always tells where the fire lived and where it fell. You can run, but the air stays dry. And brother, that smoke don't lie. Your guilt like cologne, thought the flame would die alone. But I tracked the wind, I read the sky, and I knew that smoke don't lie. Smoke don't lie, it haunts the breeze, carries names on broken knees. So when you see that ember high, better pray, 'cause smoke don't lie. The neon flickered like a dying star. Whispers rise from a one-eyed bar. They pour sin straight, no ice, no lime. You come for one drink, stay past time. Last call at Lucifer's, where saints don't serve and sinners stir. No names, no tabs, just broken men. One last smoke before it ends again. She walks in like a red-lit flame. I say run, lips say my name. I know her story, I live that pace, where love turns hate inside a cage. Last call at Lucifer's, no hymns here, just dirty slurs. We raise a glass to all we burn and tip the devil for lessons learned. This place don't close, it just forgets your sins, your vows, your unpaid debts. You don't leave, you just disappear with silence louder than every cheer. Last call at Lucifer's, where pain drinks slow and heaven blurs. If I'm going down, let it be with class. One last toast in a devil's glass. I walk alone, not 'cause I'm lost, but 'cause I burn the bridge that crossed. I answer to no face, no voice. This life wasn't given, it was my choice. No one above me, no God, no name. I built my fire, I own the flame. You can pray, but I decree. The only law here comes from me. They used to say, watch who you fear. Now they just run when I appear. I ain't heartless, I just don't kneel. A boss don't beg, a boss don't feel. No one above me, I speak my fate. If heaven's locked, I'll break the gate. Ain't no mercy in my code, just steel and blood on every road. You want a throne, you pay in pain.